Hello, and welcome to another episode of Chasing Mysteries Gardens. I'm Rebecca, and along with my wife Karen, we are on a mission to renovate and rejuvenate our little piece of earth. Today is August 16th, and we are in the middle of the Every Bit Counts Challenge from Three Rivers Homestead. And today we're going to do something to preserve what is left of our basil. So it's starting to bolt. It is getting cooler outside, but the basil doesn't quite have that same tender texture as it did in the spring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick what's left and I'm going to preserve some of it using an ice cube tray and some olive oil. So come along with me on this journey as we preserve our basil. This has been growing under our peach tree for quite a while. And I think I'm just gonna, oh yeah, it is gonna break. You can see here, it's bolting. And I keep picking these off, but it's beyond my control at this point. So for now, I'm just gonna pick some stems. I'm not gonna pull it out of the ground quite yet. Don't know exactly. I only have one ice cube tray, so I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need. But I'm not going to be able to use all these leaves because they either have some bug damage, as you can see there, or they're just too woody to use. So some of these stems at the bottom are a little more tender. Smells delicious. I'm beyond being gentle with these things. They did grow way better than I anticipated this year. This was pretty much my first successful year of basil. So, all right, we're going to start with this massive pile. Take this all to the table. Whoops. My hand's not big enough. All right, here we go. So what we're doing now is we're going to grind this up. So I'm going to use my little ninja grinder. So I'm just going to put the leaves that I want to use in there. So this stem actually isn't bad. Nice big leaf, not too woody. I'm not washing this, so I just want to make sure there's no bugs. And I'm getting down as close to the stem as I can. It just rains, so these leaves are pretty clean. So you can see here, this is a pretty big flower, and it does flower even more than this. It gets a little purple. This one is purple. I've seen the flowers be white before. If you just let it keep growing, that's where the seeds come from. So if you want to collect basil seeds, just let this keep growing. You can kind of see some seed pods starting right there. All right, I'm going to keep doing this until this pile is in here. Now our ninja is full, and we are going to grind this up. Now we're going to take what's ground up in here, and if you see any really big stems that you don't want, just go ahead and pull them out. They kind of separate from the the leaves when you chop it up. All right, now we're going to put it in this ice cube tray. I'm not going to measure necessarily. I don't know, maybe I should measure. Just in case I need to know how much for a recipe. All right, I'll be right back. All right, now that it's ground up, I'm gonna measure 1 to 2 tablespoons of this and fill, that's 1. Maybe I can only get 1.5 in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more yet. You want to leave room in there for the olive oil, so I don't want to pack it too much. Now I'm going to take some olive oil and I'm just going to pour it into each square until it's full. You can see the air bubbles, well, I can, the air bubbles right there coming out as it goes down into the basil. All right, I'm going to keep doing this until we have a full tray. Now I'm just kind of making sure all the basil is under the oil as much as possible. Then I'm making sure the oil gets to the bottom of the cube. And topping off if it needs more. So now that my tray is full, I'm going to put this in the freezer, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'll check it every couple hours, and once they are done, I will show you what they look like. So these have been in the freezer for several hours, and you can see that the oil is now hardened, and we are going to get these out of here. I'm pretty sure I can probably do it with a fork. I might have to get a knife. And I'm going to store them right now in, I have 2 Ziploc baggies that I hope is gonna be big enough. I'm out of quart freezer bags right now, so we're gonna use these. I've doubled them up. All right, let's see how easy these are. Oh, those don't want to pop out there. I think what I'm going to do is take it inside and run some hot water over the bottom of it. That seemed to do the trick. And now they just pop out like so. You can see probably could use freezing a little longer. But, oof. So these will be good for cooking. Just put them in your pan. The heat of the pan will melt the olive oil. And then you'll have the basil in there. It didn't make that many, but that is okay. I'm not able to close the inner bag, so I'm just going to close this outer bag. It is a little bit oily, and then hopefully, there you go. All right, there you have it. 1 baggie of extra virgin olive oil basil cubes that I can use in cooking for future months. I didn't get as many as I thought I would because most of the basil was already pretty far gone. But you know what? Every bit counts. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 squares that I didn't have before. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more. And as always, Suki Suki. Love the earth, love yourself, love each other. Till next time. Get these in the freezer before they melt.